is one of the western side of the Iberian Peninsula and is the westernmost country of mainland Europe. Portuguese people are an ethnic group indigenous to Portugal that share a common Portuguese culture and speak Portuguese as a primary language. The most important sectors of Portugal's economy are wholesale and retail trade, transport, accommodation and food service, and public administration, defense, education, human health, and social work activities and industry. Madeira is a destination rich in entertaining events with a program full of shows, festivals and exhibitions. In Madeira you can enjoy a wide range of culture and sports activities and many popular feasts from January to December. Top of the list are the Carnival Celebration, which for 5 consecutive days decorate the streets of Funchal with lights and float them with music by brass bands and carnival parades, spreading high spirits across the city. The most typical dish, especially enjoyed at New Year's Eve, is the warm green soup, prepared with potatoes, garlic and minced cabbage cooked with smoked Portuguese sausage. In Portugal are very famous the pastéis de bacalhau. They are nibbles of breaded and fried cod, which come in the form of crunchy croquettes with a simple and delicate taste, whose interior is soft and tasty. The greatest dessert is travesseiros de Sintra. It's a millefeuille stuffed with egg yolks and almonds. The country became the 28th EU member on the 1st of July 2013. Croatia's EU membership obligates it to join the Eurozone, but today its currency is the kuna. Croatia is a majority urbanized country. Almost 60% of the population lives in towns, and 25% of the population lives in the 4 largest cities: Zagreb, Split, Rijeka and Osijek. The Croatian economy is one of the strongest in the Southeast Europe and is even stronger than the economies of some members of the European Union. Croatia has got a lot of national parks too. The main one is National Park Plitvice Lakes. The park is primarily covered in forest vegetation with smaller areas on the grasslands. The most attractive part of the park are the lakes. The lake system is comprised of 60 named and several smaller unnamed lakes, cascading one into the next. One of the most important cities is the capital. There you can find the San Marx church, probably the most unique church all over the Croatia. His roof is remarkable and looks almost like a gingerbread house or similar. On it, the medieval coats of arms of Croatia, Dalmatia and Slavonia are reproduced. The Church of San Marx is one of the oldest buildings in Zagreb and of its symbols. Another important monument is the Cathedral Assumption of the Blessed Virgin Mary, well known as the Zagreb Cathedral. It is a Roman Catholic institution. It is not only the tallest building in Croatia, but also the most monumental and the most impressive Gothic-style sacral building in the southeast of the Alps. A dish that is popular in the Maritime region is cream risotto or black risotto. Cuttlefish and squid are the stars of this risotto, which is given its unique presentation thanks to the ink from the cuttlefish, a bit of grated Parmesan cheese, and you are ready to go. Osticada is the holy grail of Dalmatian Croatian cooking. This is a swift beef dish cooked in a special sauce and served usually with gnocchi or homemade pasta. The long and meticulous preparation and the range of fashionable ingredients helps to wonderful flavors come out. Rosetta is a Croatian custard pudding similar to flan or creme brulee. Its name comes from the unique de-boiling liqueur Druzelin, rose liqueur, which gives the cake its special aroma. Ireland comprises 5/6 of the island of Ireland. The northernmost part of the island is Northern Ireland, which is part of the United Kingdom. The Irish people are a nation and ethnic group native to the island of Ireland, who share a common Irish ancestry, identity and culture. The most important sectors of Ireland's economy are industry, wholesale and retail trade, transport, accommodation and food service activities, and public administration. Ireland's oldest university, Trinity College Dublin, is one of the country's ancient treasures. Founded in 1592 by Queen Elizabeth I, Trinity is famed for its priceless treasures, including the awe-inspiring Book of Kells and the mind-boggling Long Room, the inspiration for the library in the first Harry Potter movie. Few things are more Irish than Guinness. One of them is the delicious cake made with dark chocolate powder, which is the ultimate Irish dessert. This moist chocolate cake is iced with cream cheese to look just like a pint of the black stuff. Sweden, officially the Kingdom of Sweden, is a Scandinavian country in Northern Europe. Sweden joined the EU in 1995, but in 2003 it decided not to adopt the euro. The majority of the population are Swedes. The Swedish language is by far the dominating language in Sweden and is used by the government administration. The economy of Sweden is developed export-oriented economy aided by timber, hydropower and iron ore. Today Sweden further develops engineering, mine, steel and the pulp industries. The Vasa Museum in Stockholm is Sweden's most popular museum and now attracts around 1 million visitors annually. More than 20 million people have visited since the museum opened in 1990, and it's not hard to see why. The museum caters to tourists of all nationalities. A visit to the Vasa, which houses 10 separate exhibitions, is a day out in itself. Land Cathedral is Sweden's most visited cathedral and one of the most visited cities in the southern province of Skåne. You'll understand why when you stand in front of the imposing Roman structure with its magnificent twin towers. It was founded around 1080 and is the oldest and finest Romanesque church in Sweden. House mascots is a self-token, literally translating as house owner's fair. Every Swede will swear that their granny makes the best meatballs or Johnson's, but this comfort food can also be found as daily lunch specials in local restaurants. If Sweden has national food, it will be with no doubt the cinnamon bun. It's hard to avoid these delicious paste rolls, which can be found in every cafe, bakery and food shop around the country. Made from lightly sweetened, they can also be flavored with cardamom, saffron and vanilla. Finland, officially the Republic of Finland, is a sovereign state in Northern Europe. It was one of the first countries to adopt the euro and is a member of Eurozone since the 1st January 1999. Finland is a relatively ethnically homogeneous country. The dominant ethnicity is the Finnish people, but there are also considerable groups of ethnic Russians, Estonians and Somalis in the country. Finland is highly integrated in the global economy. Forests play a key role in the country's economy, making it one of the world's leading wood producers. In Finland, there are a lot of places to visit, but the best is Lapland. Contrasts are a key factor in the allure of Lapland, where 24 hours sunlight in the summer replaces the dark winter days. The hustle and bustle of towns and ski resorts are just minutes away from the peace and quiet of the wild wilderness. Midnight Sun, as the phenomenon is called, calls for many activities such hiking on the beautiful fells or visiting culture events such as the Midnight Sun Film Festival in Sodankyla. There are a lot of dishes in Finnish tradition, but the most important is ruisleipä. The ruisleipä is a rye bread prepared with natural yeast. There are several varieties. The most popular and easily available is räikeläipä, a kind of donut also called the bread with the hole. Greece, officially the Hellenic Republic, historically also known as Hellas, is a country in southern Europe which joined the Eurozone on the 1st of January 2001. Greece has a population consisting of 98% by Greek and the remaining 2% from various minorities, as well as various groups of immigrants, mainly from Albania, Bulgaria and Georgia. The most important sectors of the Greek economy are wholesale and retail trade, transport and hotel services and catering, public administration, defense, education, health and social assistance and real estate. The first monument in Greece to be included on UNESCO's list was the Temple of Apollo Epicurus in 1986. Since then, number of entries on the list has dramatically increased. Today it includes 18 monuments throughout the country. Thessaloniki is Greece's second largest city and the capital city of the Macedonian region of northern Greece. Comprised of a historic city centre and commercial district, Thessaloniki offers both old and new attractions, from its Byzantine walls, White Tower and Turkish baths to colorful food markets, museums and art galleries. As the basis of every recipe found in traditional cuisine, olive oil plays a dominant role in Greek nutritional habits. Greek olive oil is known worldwide for its purity, exceptional taste, and high nutritional value. You will find it everywhere in glass or plastic containers with the words virgin or extra virgin printed on them. You will find unique cheeses of exceptional quality here. Some of them are Casiri, Graviera, Kefalothiri, Maizetra, and Metsdevon. Some of these cheeses are found throughout the country, while others are locally produced for local consumption. The most famous is, of course, Greek feta cheese. This is a white, semi-soft, heavily salted cheese. Romania is the largest of the Balkan countries located in southeastern Europe. The most part of its people is Romanian, but in recent years Romania has been subject to strong migration both internally and abroad. In fact, Romania has confirmed itself on the European scene as the community most inclined to intercommunal internal mobility. The most important sectors of Romania's economy are industry, wholesale and retail trade, transport, accommodation and food services, and public administration. The castle of Dracula is the most famous fortress in Britain, Pennsylvania. It's perched on a rocky wall within a narrow gorge. This dramatic and spectacular environment has helped to increase the halo of mystery and legend that surround it. The architecture of it has evolved over the centuries, but the Gothic features, the narrow and the winding stairways, the half-timbered rooms, and the underground passages and the towers give it a mysterious and fascinating flower. Soups made with or without meat or made with fish are usually offered on menus at Romanian restaurants. Zama is a green bean soup with chicken, parsley and dill. Traditional Romanian desserts may resemble baklava. Other pastries may best be described as danishes, pastries with cheese filling. Crepes with various fillings and toppings may also be on the typical Romanian dessert menu. can be baked, served with cream or cheese, fried, formed into balls, or made into cakes. Mamalinga, as it is known in Romania, is served in homes and restaurants. Estonia, officially the Republic of Estonia, is a country in the Baltic region of Northern Europe. Today, Estonia is an ethnically fairly diverse country. The most part of its people is Estonian, but there are also Russians and Armenians. The economy of Estonia is the smallest in Europe after Malta and Cyprus, but it's strongly influenced by developments in the Finnish and Swedish economies. The Estonian Maritime Museum is the institution for collecting, preserving, studying and presenting Estonian maritime culture. Its mission is to promote knowledge about, respect for and love of the sea. The museum was founded in Tallinn on the initiative of former captains and sailors in 1935. Today, the Maritime Museum is one of the largest museums in Estonia. Tallinn is the capital city, which is rich in architectural beauties to see and visit. One of them is the Alexander Nevsky Cathedral. It's one of the landmark buildings of Tallinn. It is a proud Orthodox cathedral built. The story of the birth of Alexander Nevsky Cathedral begins exactly between the 1895 and 1900. Estonian cuisine is characterized by being a humble kitchen based on a few basic products such as pork, which also consumes blood at the base of still today the very breast, Italian sanguinaccio, the sausage cooked in a smoked pancetta. Boiling bones and pieces of pork waste prepare the salt, the gelatin which is seasoned with horseradish sauce. It's also used in smoked fish, switzkala, always trout, forel. Sprats are typical in Tallinn, a species of smoked Baltic Sea sardines. Pirkas are instead small pieces of meat, carrots, cabbage, fried or baked. Among the desserts, we recommend the leva soup, prepared with stale bread, the bod, a base of berries, the gringo, focaccia with raisins, typical of the Christmas holidays. Usually it's served with the most popular liqueurs, the herbal bitter Vana Tallinn.
Latvia, officially the Republic of Latvia, is an independent country on the Baltic Sea between Lithuania and Estonia. Latvians are almost 60% of the population, followed by a Russian minority. Currently, its economy is slowly growing. Latvia used its geographic location as an important east-west commercial and trading center. The House of the Black Heads was built in 1334 as a venue for meetings and banquets held by Riga's various public organizations. Specarausi are a typically Latvian dish, very similar to Italian calzoni. They are stuffed with onion and bacon, and this makes them really appetizing.
Austria is a federal republic and landlocked in Central Europe. It covers over than 84,000 square kilometers. This is a country of over 8.7 million people. The official language is German. Austria is one of the 14 richest countries in the world in terms of GDP. Its economic system is characterized as a free market economy. Shenron Palace is a palace in Vienna that was formerly used as the imperial summer residence and remains one of the most impressive and significant architectural, historical and cultural monuments in the country. The Kuhn Historisches Museum was built in 1891 near the Imperial Palace to house the extensive collection of the imperial family. Wiener Schnitzel is made with boneless meat thinned with a mallet and fried with a coating of flour, egg, and breadcrumbs. The Kaiser roll, also called a Wiener roll or hard roll, is a typically crusty round bread roll from Austria. A delicious chocolate cake is the famous Sachertorte. It's usually served with whipped cream.
Cyprus, officially the Republic of Cyprus, is an island country in the eastern Mediterranean. The people of Cyprus are broadly divided into two main ethnic communities, Greek Cypriots and Turkish Cypriots. Cyprus has an open free market economy with some light manufacturing. The wonderful Cyprus Museum should be on every visitor's hit list. Talaturi is a sour yogurt, garlic and mint dip that is a popular accompaniment to barbecued meats. Macaronia to fourneau, also known as pasticcio, this oven-baked layered dish is made of pasta, seasoned pork mince and bechamel, mornay or cheese sauce. The grape varieties of the islands are some of the oldest in the world, and there are 7 wine routes that produce both red and white wines.
Malta is an archipelago in the central Mediterranean between Sicily and the North African coast. Most of the population is Maltese. The main religion is Catholic. The economy of Malta is constantly growing and consists mainly of tourism. No trip to Malta is complete without a visit to Valletta, the nation's capital city and cultural center. Pasticci are a typical Maltese dish. They are savory puffs stuffed with cheese and other foods. They are usually eaten during the mornings as a snack.
Hungary is a landlocked country in Central Europe in the Carpathian Basin. The population of Hungary represents 0.14% of the world's total population. The Hungarian economy is the 57th largest economy in the world. Buda Castle is the historical castle and palace complex of the Hungarian kings in Budapest. Goulash is a soup of meat and vegetables seasoned with paprika and other spices. Daps is a Hungarian sponge cake layered with chocolate, buttercream and topped with caramel.
France, officially the French Republic, is a country whose territory consists of metropolitan France in Western Europe, as well as several overseas regions and territories. The 85% of French population is white or of European origin, with 10% from North Africa, 3.5% black and 1.5% Asian. France has the world's 7th largest economy. The Louvre Museum, the largest museum in the world, contains numerous treasures from the entire world. The Eiffel Tower is the symbol of France and the emblem of Paris. Snails have always been at the center of a frequent dispute. Some say it is a dish of rare delicacy, and there are those who retort considering it a popular food. The legend about the origin of the macarons takes us up to 791.
The Netherlands, along with 11 of its EU partners, began circulating the euro currency on the 1st of January 2002. The population in the Netherlands has slightly more women than men. Dutch people speak Dutch in the Netherlands as well as an official language of the country. The Netherlands have a prosperous and open economy, which depends heavily on foreign trade. Maastricht in southern Holland is home to the impressive St. Servatius Church. The St. John's Cathedral and the old fortification are huge draws for visitors here. The bitterbollen are delicious, deep-fried crispy meatballs, traditionally served with mustard for dipping. One for cold winter evenings, stampot is the ultimate lunch comfort food, not dissimilar to British bubble and squeak. The stroopwafel are two thin waffles stuck together with a layer of sweet syrup.
Belgium is a country on the North Sea coast in the Benelux. The distribution of the population is unhomogeneous. Belgium economy is among the most developed on the continent. The spirit and history of the Vikings emits strongly in this lovely city of canals that have earned the title as Europe's Venice of the North. All the bars and restaurants of Bruges offer countless variations of waffles.
The Czech Republic, also known as Czechia, is a landlocked country in the Central Europe. It is a member of Eurozone. Czech Republic population is equivalent to 0.14% of the total world population. The majority is ethnically and linguistically Czech. The Czech Republic is one of the most developed and industrialized economies in Central and Eastern Europe. One of the most beautiful corners of the Czech Republic is in Eastern Bohemia, the spectacular Bohemian Paradise. The largest castle in the world in terms of area is Prague Castle. One of the most popular Czech pastries is basically criminal roll, a bit reminiscent of cannoli. The roll is made of flaky pastry and the cream is a soft meringue cream. The undisputed king of the snacks that go well with beer category is the beef sticks tartare. It's a raw beef that is cut, scraped or minced and served with an egg on top. Tzatziki are thin Czech pancakes that look similar to French crepes but are prepared with a different cooking method and butter.
Denmark, officially the Kingdom of Denmark, is a Nordic country and sovereign state. It is a member of the European Union but has not joined the euro. The inhabitants of Denmark are more than 5 million. Denmark's official language is Danish, but there are also small Germanic minorities. Denmark has greatly expanded its industries, the main ones including iron, steel, chemical, food processing. Tivoli Gardens is an amusement park in Copenhagen. Smørrebrød are open-faced sandwiches that are typically eaten for lunch in Denmark. Pølser are essentially the Danish version of American hot dog, but so much better in every way.
Lithuania is the largest and most southern of the Baltic countries. Lithuania joined the euro on the 1st January 2015. It was one of the least countries joined the eurozone. The population is mainly located in large cities, such as the capital Vilnius. The Lithuanian economy, the least developed among those of the Baltic republics, is slowly growing in recent years. Sky Castle is the only one in Eastern Europe that has been built on water. A typical Lithuanian dish is the seperai, large gnocchi of potatoes stuffed with or cheese, served in a dish with sauces that give an intense flavor.
Poland is an Eastern European country on the Baltic Sea. It's a member state of the European Union since the 1st of May 2003. Its currency is the Polish zloty PLN, but it's currently preparing to adopt the euro. Poland has the 8th largest population in Europe and the 6th largest in the European Union. The country has a particularly large Jewish population. The economy of Poland is the 8th largest economy in the European Union and the largest among the former Eastern Bloc members of the EU. Completed in 1955 as a gift from the Soviet people, the Palace of Culture and Science is the embodiment of socialist realist architecture. Rosoł is the most common soup served in Poland. Pierogi are made of thinly rolled out dough filled with a variety of fillings. Kolacki is a typical traditional Polish food made of minced pork with some rice, onion, and mushrooms wrapped in white cabbage leaves.
The inhabitants of Luxembourg are Luxembourg. The main economic sector is agriculture. The most unique attraction of Luxembourg City is surely the Casemate del Boc. Jus mat Gardebonen is one of the most famous dishes in Luxembourg. Another typical dish of this gastronomic tradition are the Gromber Kishelche.
Bulgaria, officially the Republic of Bulgaria, is a country in southwestern Europe. Bulgarian population reflected a slight decrease during the 2001. The economy of Bulgaria functions on the principles of the free market. The Rila monastery was founded back in the 10th century near Sofia. Tarato is a yogurt-based soup of cucumbers, garlic, dill and sometimes walnuts.
Spain, officially the Kingdom of Spain, is a country mostly located on the Iberian Peninsula in Europe. Spanish population density is lower than that of most Western European countries. The most important sectors of Spain's economy are wholesale and retail trade, transport, accommodation and food services, public administration, defense, education, human health, and social work activities and industry. The Malagas Cathedral took more than 150 years to build and is one of the most important Baroque styles. You can find Spanish a plate of croquetas. The Spanish omelette is another beloved top Spanish food. It's a great starter or meal for breakfast, lunch and dinner, and no doubt you will come across many Spanish potato omelettes during your time in Spain.
Slovakia, officially the Slovak Republic, is a located country in Central Europe. The population of Slovakia is slightly increasing. The spoken language is Slovak and its political order is the Republic. The Slovak population professes Christianity and Islam. The Slovak economy is less developed than in the Czech Republic. Bratislava Castle, the landmark overlooking the capital, was built in the 9th century. As an age-long symbol of the city, it proudly stands on the hill above Danube River. Cabbage soup makes an appearance at every traditional Christmas dinner, but is also enjoyed year-round as an appetizer before the main meal.
Germany, officially the Federal Republic of Germany, is a federal parliamentary republic in Central Western Europe. The capital city is Berlin. Germany is the most populous member state of the European Union. In the 21st century, Germany is a great power with a strong economy. It has the world's fourth largest economy by nominal GDP. Best known as the origin of the world-famous Oktoberfest, Munich is one of the best places to visit in Germany with a great culture scene. As one of the largest Baltic seaports in Germany, Ljubljana is located in the country's northernmost state, Schleswig-Holstein. A steaming bowl of the Eintopf will harm anyone on a cold day. Rouladen is a typical German food.
Italy, officially the Italian Republic, is a unitary parliamentary republic in Europe. The population of Italy represents 0.88% of the world's total population, which arguably means that one person in every 115 people on the planet is a resident of Italy. The most important sectors of Italy's economy are bullion sale and retail trade, transport, accommodation and food service, industry and public administration, defense, education, human health and social work activities. The site of many bloody gladiatorial fights, the Colosseum, built in Rome during the Roman Empire, which was opened in 80 AD, could hold about 50,000 spectators. The Cattedrale di Santa Maria del Fiore is not only Florence's religious center, it's also the city's most recognizable attraction. Pizza is a salty gastronomic product that consists in a dough usually made of flour and water that is malted and seasoned with tomato, mozzarella and other ingredients and cooked in a wood oven. Cannoli are Italian pastries of the Sicily region. Cannoli consist of tube-shaped shells of fried pastry dough, filled with a sweet, creamy filling usually containing ricotta.
Slovenia, officially the Republic of Slovenia, is a nation-state located in southern Central Europe. The country is located at the crossroads of main European cultural and trade routes. About 9/10 of Slovenia's people are ethnically Slovene. The Slovene economy was based primarily on services and trade. One of the oldest cities in all of Slovenia is Celje, a small city perched on the banks of Savinja River. Ljubljana is much smaller than most European capitals. It has a unique charm that makes it worth a visit. Dracula is a small double scoop in hot water. G are the most common Slovenian dish and is eaten in all Slovenia's regions.